This is going to be a video on what to do when your birds are sick. And with birds, it's very hard to tell that they are sick because in the wild they have to keep it hidden, otherwise the predators will see. So birds naturally have to keep it hidden, which makes it obviously very difficult. And sometimes when you can tell, then that means it's too late. So with these guys, I have a quail here named Rusty, and I have a zebra finch named Albert. And it's autumn here at the moment, so it was very cold outside, and these two were actually quite sick. And this one, very sad story about him. He was with 5 others, so there were 6 zebra finches, and well, 5 of his friends died, and he's the last one because there was obviously some illness going on with them, and in a matter of days 5 of them had died, which was very sad, but I'm very lucky that he survived. And they're looking pretty good at the moment. I've just got the quail in this white cage, and then I've got him in this small purple cage. Obviously they both have food and water, and at night time we put a blanket on their cage just to keep them extra warm. At the start, if you want to know how to tell if they're sick, well, it's very easy once they do decide to show it. So with the quails, obviously you can see he's moving around right now. If he's sick, well, if your bird is sick, you'll see that they're just kind of sitting on the floor of your aviary or cage or whatever, and they're not wanting to move at all. And usually their feathers will be fluffed up, so they'll look probably about like 2 times the size, and they'll just be feeling really lazy, really sorry for themselves. And then it's the same with these guys, really, any birds. If they're fluffed up when you think they're not meant to be, you know. If you have an aviary and you have several birds in there and then there's one that's fluffed up, then you're going to want to bring him inside into the warmth. This is the little guys. They're actually, I think they're becoming friends, because this dude, well, there was drama with my quails because I had 4. Well, the shop person told me that I had 3 females and 1 male, which is the correct ratio if you want to breed them. So I had 3 females, 1 male, and he was meant to be the 1 male. But turns out one of my females was actually a male as well. So they were fighting, and this dude was very aggressive towards the females. So I took him out and left the other male, because the other male was being really, he wasn't hurting them at all. He was being kind to the females. So he's that's his little call. Another thing, how I could tell he was sick. He wasn't doing that at all, and he does that at least 100 times a day. So he stopped that, and I was like, oh, he must not be feeling very well. Obviously he's feeling better now. I haven't used any medication on them because honestly I didn't think either of them would survive, because they just looked terrible, especially this one. Considering all his friends died, I thought this deadly virus or something wasn't gonna show him any mercy, but it did. And hopefully it's gonna stay like that. I mean, I can't say for sure, but from the looks of it, they're both very happy, they're very vocal. Yeah, so if you think your bird is sick, you want to take them away from any other birds that you have to prevent the others from getting sick. And then you want to put them in a cage by themselves with clean newspaper. Obviously this dude has spilled the water and it's just made the newspaper a wreck. But you want to get new everything. Nope. Keep them by themselves. And obviously, like I said before, I didn't use any medication on them, but just keeping them in an area where there's no drafts, no wind or anything, where they'll just be warm, and it's a nice dark room with plenty of food and water, and they just got better by themselves, basically. That's all that really happened. And I know this cage is very small for both of them, but these are just kind of rehab cages just for when they're sick, because I don't want to give them a big area when they're sick if I have to catch them or something, check up on them. But yeah, you want to keep them in a dark, quiet place, very warm, not really warm, but you know, nice and warm. And then if you have other pets, just keep them away from them, just to not keep them from stressing. That's my little dude. Yeah. Thanks for watching.